Well, happy Monday, everybody. We started strong and sort of faded a little bit. Oil is a big problem, Chevron and Exxon, but I just want to show you the banks. A lot better reception than on Friday with the start of earnings season. Bank of America, 6-cent beat there. They're up, and the other names, Citi, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, also up. Regional banks like PNC fractionally up as well. Retail's having a very good day. Those retail sales numbers, even month over month, were really strong. So Ascena, Macy's, J.C.Penney, Abercrombie, all on the upside here. Did you see those numbers up 0.5% month over month for retail sales? That's the best since got to be September 2017, I think the number was. Health, personal care up 2.2%. Internet was strong. Month over month, these are good numbers. Bars and restaurants were up 1.5%. Furniture up 0.6%. Energy's below $70, and that's a problem. We've got the Russian oil minister talking about pumping a little bit more oil over at the summit there. So these are big moves down in some of these names today. Remember, generally, they've been on a slightly upslope in the last couple of weeks. So this is a big down day for them. Earnings out, JP Hunt, good numbers overall. Big intermodal. This is the biggest intermodal company in the U.S., but a lot of talk about higher costs. Now, we know a lot about what's been going on about higher wage costs, but they talked about not just higher driver costs, higher rail costs in general, higher personnel costs in general, not just paying more for the drivers, but the whole staff is getting paid more, increased maintenance costs, increased facility costs, a lot about higher costs overall. But you see, beat the numbers here. And revenues, by the way, up more than 20%. So there's the good story. Revenues are up, but it's being offset by higher costs overall. C.H. Robinson, Landstar, also on the upside, also big intermodal. BlackRock, great numbers, but it's down. And I'll tell you what's going on here. There's been a concern about slower growth overall here. So inflows are much weaker, not weaker, they're up 1.3%, but weaker than they were last year. That's a little bit of a problem. Remember, the ETF business was going gangbusters last year. Inflows all over the place. BlackRock was a big beneficiary. It's a lot slower this year. It's not negative, but it's just slower. So the growth everyone saw last year isn't happening this year. Assets under management is still up 11%. They've got over $6 trillion in assets under management. Their fees are still up. The revenues are still strong. You see, these numbers are all good. It's just that everybody says, oh, okay, we're not going to get as much numbers. The growth isn't going to be as strong on the inflows. Therefore, ultimately, the fee structure isn't going to be as high. And you can see the effect this has had on these asset managers this year. They're all down big. I mean, BlackRock's only down 15%, but look at these other numbers. This was before the start today. That's the concern about slowing growth. And, of course, the concerns overall about going towards exchange-traded funds in general. You see the stocks today all trading a bit to the downside. BlackRock's down, Legg Mason on the upside. The Dow right now has turned negative a couple minutes ago. Russell's also down about 0.7%. Guys, back to you.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.